I spent 5 years saving every extra penny for our dream house, only to find out he'd been using that same money to pay for a secret apartment for someone else. We were the couple everyone envied. We had a joint savings account, a shared vision board, and a promise that we'd be married by 30. I worked double shifts at the hospital, coming home exhausted, just to see the balance on our app go up. I'd look at that growing number and feel like we were invincible. I noticed the cracks about 3 months ago. He started working late more often, and he suddenly developed a low battery excuse whenever I asked to see his phone. I told myself I was being paranoid. I told myself that after 5 years, you have to choose to trust, even when things feel off. That changed on our anniversary. I went to the bank to withdraw a portion of our savings for a down payment on a place I'd found. I was so excited. I wanted to surprise him with a listing, but when I handed my ID to the teller, she looked at me with a pained expression. "I'm sorry, miss, but there's only $42 in this account." I stood there in the middle of the lobby, the world tilting sideways. It wasn't a mistake. I pulled up the transaction history and my hands started to shake. There were hundreds of small recurring charges, monthly rent payments for an apartment in a part of town I'd never been to, flowers, dinner reservations, and jewelry store charges, all for someone else. I didn't call him. I didn't text him. I drove straight to the address listed on the bank statements. It was a nice, quiet complex on the other side of the city. I sat in my car for 2 hours watching the front door. At 7 p.m., my boyfriend walked out. He wasn't alone. He was holding hands with a girl who couldn't have been more than 22. He leaned down, kissed her forehead, and climbed into the car I helped pay for. He looked so happy, so free. I didn't confront them. I didn't make a scene. I drove to the nearest police station to report the identity theft and unauthorized withdrawals. I went home, packed a single suitcase, and left every single one of his things on the front lawn. I didn't leave a note, didn't send a text. I just blocked every possible way for him to reach me. He finally got home and realized I was gone, that his secret life was about to be exposed by the bank's fraud department. Blew up my burner phone with messages. "Please, it was just a mistake. I can explain. Still love you." I read them. I realized that the man I had been building a life with for half a decade was a complete stranger. I don't regret the money. I regret the 5 years I spent building a future with a ghost. Is it harder to get over the person you lost? The person you realize they never actually were?